the narcissist trend. Before I get into that, I just want to greet everybody. I hope everybody is well. Hope you all are having a blessed day. I know I am. Full of smiles, editing videos, reading books. Reading chapters for a book that relates to my major. So let's just keep being productive and keep going, my people, okay? It's going to be all right. Do not let anything let you slip up, okay? Even if you do have a slip up, please know that it's still going to be okay. And that's kind of leading me into the topic in itself, because oftentimes, though I'm here on this platform, YouTube, and technically also, this is a Powers That Be ran app as well, YouTube. It's controlled, but we all have access to it, and it's all about how you use these things, correct? Those certain apps, I don't think we, especially as Black millennials, Black mature adults, and Black elders, and the youth, the teens, the children, no one should have a social media app. That's just my personal opinion. But there's been this trend that's been going on for years now. And my personal opinion, and as I've sat back, just observed, because to be a content creator like this and to be into research and knowledge like I am, you have to sit back and reserve. You have to read. And I know I can't be the only one that has noticed that the narcissism has become a trend. And I see a lot of the Black warriors, the Black man, the Black woman falling into this trend. Though I believe this does exist, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of background for a second. When I first started hearing this word, and I am big, though I don't always use big words. We don't always use big words when we speak, but I'm a writer. I love writing poetry. I love writing novels, short stories. I write a lot of different things. That's one of my majors, journalism. Well, we're going to be one of my majors, journalism, when I get over to my 4-year. But my people, I had never heard of this word. I'm just being honest, and that goes to show you the lack of things that I should have been putting towards my life at that point, instead of running, chasing after relationships, doing different things like that. But I had never heard this word. Never. And even if maybe I heard it and just didn't remember it, it wasn't a word that clung, that stuck, right? But this internet, this powers that be controlled internet that we have, it really is pushing a lot of things that we do not know we're playing in, that we're doing. And one may say, Chris, a word, we're playing in a word. Yes, you guys are participating in a trend. A lot of us are participating in trends because, like I said, I had never heard of this word before. So when I went to go look it up, that's how I'm just a curious person. That's why I love learning. I love knowledge. I love putting these videos together. I don't mind taking a long time on a video to put it together, because the more knowledge I can put into it, the happier I'm going to be. I'm just a curious person when it comes to knowledge and information. Yes. So I looked it up, and then I found out that it's actually a personality disorder. So when I saw that it was a personality disorder, I took a step back and I started saying to myself, what is the reason why everybody is out here calling other people narcissists? And I'm not saying it because, you have to preamp things, and you have to give a little insight before you say, because people like to take a part of your video and run with it. I'm saying this at the beginning of this video, and I'm not going to say it again for the people who like to leave comments. Yes, I know these people are probably out here, but you guys, the people who I see playing a part in this trend, I'm not the best person because I've been to college. No. And am now back in college. No. But this is, and I'm getting ready to prove to you that this is a personality disorder. Narcissistic personality disorder. The overview. Narcissistic personality disorder is a mental health condition in which people have an unreasonably high sense of their own importance. They need and seek too much attention and want people to admire them. People with this disorder may lack ability to understand or care about the feelings of others, but behind this mask or extreme confidence, They are not sure of their self-worth and are easily upset by the slightest criticism. I'm not going to read the second paragraph because I don't want to get into it too much, because there are a few other points I want to make. But you know what? No. Let's read the second paragraph. My bad, people, because I see that it says something that we need to speak on. A narcissistic personality disorder causes problems in many areas of life, such as relationships, work, school, financial matters. People with narcissistic personality disorder may generally be unhappy or disappointed when they are not given the special favors or admiration that they believe they deserve. They may find their relationships troubled and unfulfilling, and other people may not enjoy being around them. So, y'all heard me just read the overview of what narcissistic personality disorder is. And for a while now, for some years now, this has been going on for years. I've just been seeing, and I've had conversations with people who use this term, who use narcissist towards somebody who mistreated them. And I'm like I said, hear me out, people. A lot of times people don't listen. They like to just go straight in. And I've had to check myself on certain things when it comes to that as well. Like, wait, no, listen. Don't just go off of one thing somebody said. Listen to the entire message and you will get it. And then maybe you're like, then you can start checking yourself and saying, wait, maybe I need to start listening more, and maybe I'll move forward in life on a lot of things. Because Black millennials, I'm talking to us for a second. I know I have all age groups listening, but I'm speaking to us. Our elders used to tell us, go to college, go get a career. Go have fun. Enjoy life. Why are you in a rush to have all these friends? And my grandmother was the old school type of grandmother that came from, you don't have no friends. You have acquaintances, and you barely have those. You have associates, and you barely have those as well. Excuse the background noise. I apologize. But people, this trend of calling the next man, the next woman a narcissist just because you now see the trend floating on the internet. And can't nobody else tell me that they don't see it floating on the internet, because I see different coaches, supposed to be life coaches out here, telling people about, you're dating a narcissist all of a sudden. Now, have we all dated somebody that has mistreated us? Yes. Have we all had our heart broken? Yes. But to me, in my personal experience and reflecting as a grown man, and as I'm still growing in my spirituality and in my faith and in my walk, I don't think that I've ever dated a narcissist. I just don't. And I've been mistreated in relationships. Though I'm a man, men, we get mistreated all the time too. Trust me. And when I think back to it, that doesn't give me the permission to go out here and have conversations with people and call my ex a narcissist. No, because what? That's a personality disorder. I do not have a certificate or degree in biology, in psychology, in counseling, in therapy. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. Like, it can go on and on and on, my people. So that doesn't give me the right to call somebody this. And something that I really don't like about our community, one thing I notice is we jump on trends way too much, and y'all don't even see that they're ushering in different things when they push these things out. And though I did a little bit of research on this a little more today before I did this video, I saw someone said on a blog that this has actually been the term that's been out here. Well, I'm just being honest. Anybody else, let's talk in the comments. I had never heard of this disorder and never heard of this term before a few years ago. And now it's just seeming to be a little bit oversaturating the community. Everybody's just calling everybody a narcissist, using it. And I guarantee you, if you hit somebody, spell it for me. Give me the definition of it. What practice do you need to go in order to diagnose somebody properly and correctly? Had a one-on-one interview with them, sat down, had multiple sessions with this person. And even if you've dealt with the person for years, correct? My people, listen to me. Our decisions are our choice. Now, I'm not telling anyone when to tell their story and how to tell their story. No, but y'all have to stop following these trends. These trends are being pushed by these fake powers that be relationship gurus. A lot of these people that pushed this trend because it was a trend that was pushed and nobody caught on to it. And when it first came out, my people, I was still asleep. I was still listening to music every day. I wasn't doing a lot of the things that I'm doing now as I've woken up and continue to wake up. No. See, that's why I keep bringing up our elders, because though some of them have misled this generation, a lot of them did leave us the blueprint, and we're just acting like they didn't give us the game. You chose to go be in a relationship, my people. You chose to keep dealing with somebody that's mistreating you. That's just like, okay, say I keep eating something that I'm allergic to, and it's keep making me bring it up. I keep vomiting. So am I going to keep eating it because I enjoy being sick all the time, or I'm going to stop eating it so I can get better and never touch it again, right? So why don't we look at relationships like that? I mean, honestly, is the next touch of a man or a woman really that great that we can't be in solitude? We can't grow in our own wisdom? With age comes wisdom. The older you get, the wiser you get. Supposed to. But we are going in the wrong direction by this, again, powers that be internet. And mind you, if they never invented this internet mess, this artificial intelligence, I would have been fine. I'm one that could do without it because I'm a reader. I'm a writer. I can create my own story. How I created this own platform, best believe, baby, if we had to go back to the old school way of living and doing things, I would be out here in these streets talking about Billy Spoke, a conscious community, conspiracy community, college community, everybody, book club, everybody come over here. We gonna talk. Come and talk to a brother. That's my tagline. Billy Spoke. Come and talk to a brother. Let's talk. You guys don't know anything outside of the next person. And you see how it can mess up relationships, work, school, financial matters. I just don't believe anymore in giving another being this much control to where now that I'm not even a professional, I have to diagnose them with this. Or just because I Googled something and now it's showing that, oh, okay, yeah, I saw this symptom. I saw this. Yeah, that's what this person is. No, how about this person just isn't a kind person? Everybody wasn't raised the same. But a narcissistic personality disorder, I'm going to tell y'all who exactly have the narcissistic personality disorders, because y'all heard me read it, right? Now let me tell you who really have them. These celebrities that everyone wants to continue to celebrate, correct? And I'm not saying let's not praise a black brother or a black sister. But y'all don't think a lot of them are narcissists if we want to keep diagnosing our other black brothers and our black sisters with it? Not saying, I haven't spoken on this. I want to, but everybody can't handle the harsh truth at times. And speaking for myself, I'm not one that has the patience to deal with. And let me say this too, I'm not one of these celebrities who you gonna come at sideways up under the comments. I just don't play no games like that with nobody, especially on my platform. Now, I could see if I was disrespectful. I could see if I was ignorant. I could see if I was saying things that weren't true. Then fine. And this the thing, everybody doesn't have to agree, but there is a way to do something. And if you don't, and on channels that I don't like, or if it's a subject that I'm not really interested in, I'm not typing it in. I'm not watching it. Correct? So the way people move now is just really weird. It's giving really stalker behavior. And celebrities always want somebody to admire them, correct? That's why I keep calling all these apps powers that be apps, because that's who pushes these apps. Celebrities. One of the first celebrities that I remember to be pushed on Instagram was what? Miss Kim Kardashian. Yuck. She is a disgusting being. I can't stand her. I don't know her, but I can't stand her. I'm a black man. I don't like the way she do black men, and I don't like the way black men keep running to her. Like, there ain't no black beautiful sisters out here, but that's another topic. But she's a narcissist to me. Celebrities are the one. These gurus are the ones that got y'all out here claiming spirituality, claiming Christianity, claiming different things. And one may try to jump in here and say this too. Well, you dig up information and put it in your videos. I dig up factual information. And believe it or not, There's been times where I get ready to put a video out and then I still be like, let me keep doing some digging. And then I found that the video that I was about to put out has misinformation in it. So I have to scrap it or I have to go back and re-edit it. I'm not perfect, people. I make mistakes. Yes, but I try to give 100%, almost 100% credible information, right? But see, celebrities are the ones out here and gurus, or you on YouTube are the ones out here lying to you guys. But people get mad at content creators for having an opinion and about it. Anybody who sits up on a screen and wants people to idolize and worship them, I don't want anyone to idolize me or worship me. I want us to be a community. Haven't I said that from the beginning? Right? Why do you think I always address my people, black brother, black sister, black warrior, black king, black queen? Anybody's welcome over here as long as we're all respectful. But why? Because I feel like we don't have a say-so in a lot of these things that are going wrong and the things that are going right. And I felt like I could have a platform to do that, and that I do. So saying that to say, all of these people promoting themselves on Instagram, and if you don't get a certain amount of likes, you get upset. If a certain amount of records aren't sell, they start, I've heard celebrities do this, talking about their fans, how their fans are not supporting them like that. So people who take their hard-earned, stressed out money, we going to work these trifling 9-to-5s, right? Buying your concert tickets. But this is how you do your fans. This is how they will do you. They will have you in a explosion at their concert, playing in witchcraft and fire, different type of rituals. Y'all don't know anything about these celebrities. I've taken the time to do the research, and I'm not talking to my awakened chosen ones or even the ones who are on here learning, listening to me. I'm talking about the ones who always want to say somebody is wrong. You don't know what about. How could this be a trend? It is. I know I can't be the only one seeing it. And I want to show y'all these celebrities that you're going out here as gurus and getting relationship advice from. The only person you need relationship advice from is from the Most High, the Creator. Because 9 times out of 10 people, that intuition, that gut feeling that you keep getting about this person is telling you to leave. It's telling you this is blocking my blessings. If I keep dealing with this, and then this the thing, a lot of people, this YouTube gurus are not having us take accountability. Even if you never did anything wrong in the relationship, you stayed. Something I had to take responsibility for. Well, I stayed in it when I knew better, when I had ample opportunity to go out here that's why I keep promoting this. Go get my degree so I can have a better life for myself. But I'm watching everybody else. I'm out here listening to this R&B music telling me, and we got people, and I'm not saying R&B music is not good. Yes, it does make you feel good, but my people, all it talks about is love and heartbreak. And I love love. Nobody loves heartbreak. That music, though, it can make you feel better. But people, there is more to life than relationships, than these fake friendships and these fake Instagram acquaintances that we're out here creating. We are not really out here, as y'all say, because I don't say this, but I'm going to say it, getting to the bag. We are not out here chasing this money, chasing our dreams, chasing a career. And when you find that you put your tunnel vision focus on and look straight ahead and see the future, and you know everything that you want, and some things can come out of a blessing that you never even asked for because your head is on right, your mind is right. And let me explain something else to y'all too. Have you ever thought about, before you called somebody a name, have you taken accountability? Like I said, because my last relationship, I was trying to put all the blame on this person, and I had to take a step back as I was getting older, and I said, no. This person ain't taking all the blame no more. I played a definite part in this relationship. I played a definite part. I was part of the problem as well. As a man, I'm holding myself accountable. And it's funny, me and this ex, this is the only ex that I still can communicate with. because we've come to an agreement. Nah, it was never that serious. We were both young. We both should have been worried about different things. And we were friends first. This is a little personal, but this is true. We were friends before we got in a relationship. That's why people, we really are not going by the biblical terms about even the laws of life. This is why you don't get into a relationship with a friend. You don't. You go out here and meet somebody organically. Sometimes a friendship can lead to a relationship, but at times it's really not needed. It's forcing it. Somewhere along the lines, the alignment is going to crack. And the spiritual saying, the spiritual beliefs of one of you guys, the alignment is just not going to match anymore. You grow. You outgrow a person. The same things that y'all used to do 2 years ago, y'all can't do it anymore. Now we're trying to look for a house. Now we're trying to find an apartment. Now we got to have cars. Now we got dogs. Now we want children to be involved. It's many different things that come in relationships. So you're out here diagnosing somebody with narcissistic personality disorder. Though they may have shown the characteristics and traits of it, I still don't think it's right to follow this trend, because there's a lot of things that we have to work on ourselves, and we cannot keep playing the blame game when it comes to these people that we get involved with. And the very first time they show you a sign, a signal, the same way I break it down with these celebrities, the same way I could break it down with the human being. Baby, I'm spiritually awakened, which means what? I can feel energy. I can sense it from a mile away. I can feel it as we're talking. I can look in your eyes and feel it. And it will let me know by the way you speak, by the way you speak to your mother, your father, your siblings, your friends. It will let a person know, okay, this will work, or this is not going to work. And even if you thought, maybe this was just one time, trust me, baby, if you leave that door open for someone to disrespect you, and if they talk to their friends that way, or if they feel like, oh, they can talk to anybody that way, best believe you're no different. You're just another player on the team. You're just another charm on the doomed bracelet, the doomed relationship bracelet. Break these cycles, people. Stop following these trends that these celebrity gurus are showing you. Let me get into it a little bit deeper. Miss Ramani Durvasula. Y'all see, this is a American clinical psychologist, professor and psychology, media expert, and author. She went to school for this type of information. So I'm not going to discredit her in that way. But I want to tell y'all something. What do I always tell you guys? In order for you to have your name rotating on YouTube like this and to mingle with different celebrities, okay? You are gonna get down with either somebody that is Jewish or somebody that's involved with Freemasonry, or you're involved in Freemasonry, or you have that Jewish blood and running through your veins. There's no way around it, my people. So I want to show you guys something real quick, because I don't know, has anybody else seen her before? I've seen her on my timeline pop up plenty of times. I watched one of her videos. I can't remember why I watched it, but I watched it, and when I watched it, I got an eerie feeling. I did, and this was years ago, but something about her aura just doesn't sit right with me. And now that I'm woke, I can see right through her that she's working with the powers that be. So again, going back to the Freemasonry, women who go to college to make think that they're praising the Most High, they are not my people. And I'm not ever saying all Freemasons are bad and they all worship the Baphomet and they all do sinister things, but a lot of them are ignorant to what we say. I see right through it. You can't tell me otherwise. Plenty of whistleblowers have came out and said this is nothing but a demonic possession with rituals involved in it. So for women, there's something called the Order of the Eastern Star. I just keep coming with the facts, my people. What have I already explained to y'all before in previous videos? Pay attention to when you see celebrities, Freemasons, and women Masons, worthy matrons, and Eastern Stars. I'm not gonna go into Eastern Stars too much, because I'm gonna have a whole separate breakdown, because this is a rabbit hole on Eastern Stars. But you see this star, correct? I said pay attention. Let me tell you, my people, That star, what do I say? That's showing the markings. It means many different things spiritually, and with Freemasonry, they take spirituality and godly like things, nature, things that belong in nature spiritually on good levels, and turn it into something satanic. They're using spirituality against the people. That's how they reel you in. You think that you're participating and partaking in good things, but you're participating in devilish rituals, the devil's rituals. Yes, you see that Bible in the middle of that star. They go by the biblical terms. They use some of the good biblical terms, yes, but mostly they're going by satanic rituals, and they have their own Bible as well. Yes, let me show that to y'all real quick. Inside this ritualistic Bible that they use, my people, these are satanic rituals. There's stories and there's women on here on YouTube. Yes, y'all have to really do the research with me. Sometimes don't just listen to me. Go do some digging for yourself so y'all know I'm not just bringing random information, right? These rituals, people and these women that I've listened to said these things have brought them the most sinister things in their life. Their lives were being turned upside down by practicing these things. So saying that to say, my people, with the Eastern Stars, okay, there's different things that they're going to have to do. And what do Freemasons always push? An agenda. That's why it's called the media. There's the good side of media and the evil side. They are mainly working in the evil side of media to push agendas to keep the people in low vibration. Being trapped in relationships and staying on one subject, like everybody you come in contact with. Oh yeah, this is a narcissist. This is a narcissist. Oh, this person did me wrong, so now they're a narcissist. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's fair. Y'all heard me say, I don't think that all Freemasons and Eastern Stars are all evil, but a lot of them are ignorant and they don't know what they're playing in. Y'all hear that's a reoccurring saying on my channel. They don't know what they're playing in. So take a look at this young lady that's an Eastern Star for me. Evangelist Anita Fuentes, Order of the Eastern Star. So you see here, she's a part of the Eastern Stars, showing the Freemasonry signs and the symbols, correct? And what is the definition of an evangelist? Evangelist, a person who seeks to convert others to the Christian faith, especially by public preaching. So that lets you know that these are people who are looking, in other words, I'll say this, to groom the youth, the masses, the people into Christianity, knowing that basically, know what? I'll save that for another day, but I'm not taking back what I said. Grooming. Y'all have to really see these things. If people are playing in Freemasonry, which we know Freemasonry is involved in what? Sorcery, wizardry. These are wizards, warlocks, witches, voodoo. Whew. A lot of different things that go on. Rituals. That's all that is, are evil rituals. She's an evangelist. Look at her hand signs that she's throwing up. The middle photo on the top row. You see it, correct? Now take a look at Miss Ramani's hand sign. They don't throw up and show their allegiance just for the fun of it. They have to follow the rules, the satanic rules of the secret society known as the Eastern Stars, because she's a woman. She's went to college. So I'm pretty sure she's a part of the Eastern Star fraternity. And for me, the reason why I don't come on the internet and look for advice, because I know who's going to be giving it to me. You cannot worship and be playing in Satanism and think that I'm going to take advice from you. No, when I know that there is a Masonic agenda behind all of this. Masonry will always have an agenda behind it. What do I mean when I say agenda? Because I know I say that a lot. So let me elaborate. Predictive programming. I'm going to give you one example. They spoke about the coronavirus many years ago. It's in books. They even let on about 2020 in the Moesha show. I caught that and I started a breakdown on it. So be on the lookout for that. Told y'all 2023, I'm coming. So nothing should really be new to us, but it takes the amount of knowledge, the right amount of common sense to know what they're pushing in front of you. You have to know how to discern these things. You have to have the victory to fight the evil that they push in front of us. Correct? Masonry, it always comes with an agenda. They do a lot of work in the community. These nonprofits, a lot of the time, people, they're ran by Freemasons, Eastern Stars, the churches, the pastors, they are Freemasons and Eastern Stars. So you have people dabbing in witchcraft, Satanism, voodoo, teaching us about God, about relationships, this guru. The Bible says, though, don't idolize anyone. Idolize the Creator, the Most High. We are being lost in this internet generation. What is something else that I tell you guys, my lovely people? Always pay attention to who somebody that you watch. Pay attention to who they hang out with, because birds of a feather flock together. The Masonic Hollywood community is very small, just like the hood, the ghetto, the suburbs. We all can kind of know each other. That community is very small. You see her sitting here at this red table talk, representing rituals, representing blood. Will Smith misleading the youth, misleading the black men. But I can't stand fellas who are misleading the youth, playing in blood, playing in Satanism. Then you got a relationship guru, or maybe she's not even, I don't know what she considers herself to be. She's a psychologist, yes, but all I hear is her giving relationship advice about how to know if you're dating a narcissist or not. Right? But the same person telling you about your relationship is sitting up here wearing the color red. You see the color red and black, and they have a red thing behind them. I don't know if that was drawn on here or not, but to me, it looks like it's placed there strategically. And let me show y'all them Freemasonic hand signs that she and Will Smith are doing right now. I need to start going over these hand signs and telling y'all what they actually mean, and the different portals that they call on, the different meanings that they have behind them, who created them. And because they, like I say, they take spiritual hand signs and turn it into Satanism. I'll have a video coming on that soon. Y'all always let me know what type of videos that y'all need me to see. That y'all need me to create. But y'all see photo number 6, image number 6, correct? Now let's get off of that and go back to the photo. The Freemasonic hand signs, showing their allegiance, showing that who is pushing them to go through this media. The Masons, baby. They are Masons. We are taking advice, entertained by people who don't have our best interests. That bothers me, my community. It really does. It may not bother nobody else, but all I see is they've ever given us for black people to worship were Satanists. I have a problem with that. I really do. And what does the color black represent? Death, darkness. Again, red represents what? Blood, rituals, sacrifice. Many things that red represents for Freemasonry, Satanism, being involved in the occult. There's a book called Born in Blood, The Lost Secrets of Freemasonry, written by John J. Robinson, read by Paul Bryan, or Bryon. I don't know, because he has an O in it. I don't know how he pronounces it, excuse me. But you see the color of this book, correct? And again, my people, what have I told y'all from the beginning? Freemasons play in blood in many ways. Animal sacrificing, human sacrificing, child sacrificing. It's many ways that they play in ritualistic sacrificing. Humiliation rituals. That's sacrificing your aura, sacrificing your being, sacrificing your whole personality for lies told by the Freemasons. Right? So I've showed this because are you going to see with people who play in the Eastern Star worthy matrons and the Masonic the Masonic Brotherhood? All you will ever see is them playing in blood. They dress it up in different ways. They come in fake like they're coming to help the community, knowing how politics are destroying the black community. Red table talk yet again. I don't know who the two ladies who are sitting beside her are, but we do know that's Jada Pinkett's mother, Miss Gammy, and Jada Pinkett Smith. Yes. Again, what? Rituals. You see blood in the background. You see candles burning. You see red all over this room. The table's red. You see the Freemasonic hand sign show up yet again, my people. And candles, y'all don't know the deepness and the depth of candles. People, I tell y'all, this is a spiritual world that we've been walking on in this earthly realm. Always understand that. And candles aren't a bad thing. A hobby of mine actually was making candles. Y'all have to know how to use things. It's all about your intent. It's all about how you use things. These people use white candles for many different reasons. Magic, sorcery. Goes deep, my people. We're not dealing with the average civilian here. On her YouTube thumbnail, she's playing in different colors. And now I know and I understand as I'm doing digging and going through, as I'm editing this video, why I felt like something was eerie as I tried to watch one of her videos like probably 2, 3, 4 years ago. You guys see here the blue and the red, correct? And you see a little bit of black. But pay attention to the blue and the red. I told y'all, blue and red for them is showing their allegiance as well. Spiritually and within Freemasonry, they always leave you the clues, and they know 9 times out of 10, I can reel in 25,000 people. That's a lot of people to be following this woman. And y'all, I know things help people, but you have to understand these people don't have our best interests. I say it time and time again, right? They are probably, as she is meeting with her clients, she's probably doing witchcraft on them. That's why y'all can't keep your man. You can't keep your lady. You can't have a healthy relationship. Keep it to yourself. Or if it's not the right time for the Most High to have you in a union, to have you in a relationship, be in solitude, grow in your wisdom. The Freemasonic hand sign, Freemasonic allegiance, again, and the blue. My people, pay attention, especially when celebrities do interviews. Pay attention to the couches. Those couches that they sit on, they leave messages as well, especially with the colors. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about by now. I've studied long enough, and I'm still studying. I don't know everything, still finding things out, still learning new things. Okay? But pay attention also to the anchor who's asking the questions. Pay attention to what they wear and the colors that they wear. And pay attention to the scenery. Those are all spiritual and Freemasonic colors, okay? And what color do you see Miss Ramani wearing? The black and the white, representing what? Duality. That showing her allegiance that she's gone under the MK Ultra process, that she's partaking in rituals at these Masonic lodges. So you see, we have gurus, people who are trying to preach to the community, the hood, the suburbs, regular civilians, we civilians. But they going up under the satanic abuse, the trauma, the mind programming. Her mind ain't even hers, my people. Take a look at the way she smiles, the way her eyes are. See, that's why I say I know my eyes are different from a lot of people's. I'm not saying, oh, I stand out or anything like that, but I see things for what they are. I can tell, especially with photos, I can feel somebody's energy. I can feel it all by looking at a photo. And her photos, a lot of her photos, I didn't show a lot of them, but they give me MK Ultra. They do. You can tell that these people are being programmed. Concluding this video, I don't want to stay on her too long. But people, again, I hope y'all understood me and where I was coming from. I'm not discrediting if you felt like you've ever dated a narcissist or came in contact with one. I'm not going to discredit you for that. Never will I do that to you, my people. But please know what is in front of you. These people, the Masons who control a lot of what we're touching, they don't have our best interests. There is an agenda behind all of it. Okay? What color is Miss Ramani wearing? Right? You see it. Purple. Purple represents what? Sacrifice. Take advice from the same people who would sacrifice somebody in a blood ritual. Ritualistic things. It's not right. that we're forced to believe lies and believe people who are wolves in sheep's clothing. No. Okay? What do I always say? Stay woke, my people. Call on the Most High. Call on your faith, your spirituality. The Most High, the gods, the goddesses, the Creator. God is just the backbone, the battery. He puts the battery in you to control, to make sure that everything you need, you will have it. But it's our duty to put in the work and to break free of the powers that be chained. Okay? Stay strong. I love y'all. I'll be back a little later. Again, till the next rising.